Today, I'm going to be sharing a personal story. It had a big impact on my life, and I realized this recently at a management training meeting. The leader of the discussion asked the managers to share what are called marker moments. Marker moments are impactful things or turning points in our lives, and the motives behind that was to kind of show vulnerability, and with that vulnerability, help build trust between the managers as well as extend that to the employees that we manage. Trust is vital to any relationship, work or personal. Trust can be gained in drips but lost in buckets, so that's really fundamental to any relationship. So at the time when we were asked to share these marker moments, I was a little more reserved. I guess that's one area I need to improve, is sharing more about myself or talking up in larger groups. But since I've had a little more time to think about it, and I think there's more, so it was hard to pinpoint one marker moment in my life. There's hundreds of very impactful things that have happened. I think that was the case with a lot of people, but with more thought, I've kind of pinned down one marker moment, which I think will be very insightful. It was a marker moment that kind of helped me realize I want to learn as much as possible and share as much information as possible to help other people realize new and useful things that can impact their lives in lots of ways. That's one of the reasons behind why I blog at Frugal Fortunes. But okay, so this is a personal story with me and my grandpa. He passed away a few years ago, but a few years before that, there was a turning point. He used to hate technology. He was an electrical engineer back in the day. He's a brilliant man, but there was always to put it in perspective, he used to call smartphones adult pacifiers. So he thought people were too reliant on technology. So just keep that in mind. So one day we were sitting down together and it was a little out of the usual. He was sharing a lot of military stories from back in the day. He remembered a lot of the people's names that he served with many, many decades ago, but he had no idea where those people ended up in life. So after I heard some of the stories, I thought to myself, well, we can track them down. With a few search techniques on Google, we were actually able to track down where a lot of those service members ended up later in life. Unfortunately, we found most of them in obituaries, but still, it was a very moving moment, and my grandpa ended up calling one of the widows to share some stories. And after that day, I could see he got a lot more involved with technology. He got a smartphone. He was tracking where my sister was flying. He was on Facebook. He was on a lot of other platforms. So it was a very pivotal moment. And also what I realized from that is it's one of the marker moments as to why I like to share information. It's just a powerful experience. So now you know me a little bit better. Thanks for stopping by. I hope to share a lot more useful ideas over the coming months and years. And I'd really appreciate it if you tap the like button down below as well as subscribe. Please let me know if you have any comments or questions, or if you have any unique marker moments you want to share yourself.